morning, my friends. Welcome to What I Eat in a Week. So this morning I am not training. I just ran a half marathon yesterday as a part of my training block, so today I am resting. I am gonna make a matcha right now, an iced matcha, because it's calling my name. And then I'm gonna make this, how to call it, oat raspberry ball. I'm gonna show you. Hopefully it's gonna be really good. Let's make a matcha. Now that I have my matcha, which I already drank almost because it's so good, I will make this raspberry chia pudding. I'm gonna use silken tofu, my favorite thing to put into these pudding-like things, because they make the most amazing texture. We are starting with a banana, half a block of silken tofu, chia seeds, oats, cinnamon for some extra flavor, half a teaspoon, plant milk. And now we blend. We are ready. I'm adding some almonds. So pretty, oh my goodness. I also have this very special granola, which is basically like crunchy waffle muesli granola. That's way too cool. Alrighty, now we're talking. It definitely needs the crunch from the granola and almonds. I'm just saying that if you do it, add some crunchy things that you like. Nuts, seeds, granola, something crunchy. It's a good day to have a good day.
Now that spring is here, I just crave way more fresh, crunchy, colder meals, but still love eating some heartwarming ones. I guess it's the duality of the season. This week I was in a sandwich mood, as you'll see, which is what I made for lunch. I marinated tofu slices to then fry them each side on medium-high heat. Toasted some olive bread, topped with half an avocado, nutritional yeast, baby spinach leaves, tomato slices, and the tofu. It was insanely good.
Oh my god, superiority right there. Should we cut it in half? Pretty much mandatory. Sandwich, reveal yourself. Before we continue, this video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to create your online presence. Whether you're a business owner, you want to attract new clients, you want to write a blog, share your recipes, whatever you want, Squarespace is for you. You can either start from scratch or you can use one of the many templates Squarespace has to offer. There are so many aesthetic templates that are very easy to use. You don't have to be a tech genius to start out with Squarespace. I also use Squarespace to build my own website, and it was really user-friendly, and I actually had a lot of fun because you can customize it to your own unique taste. They also have amazing tools like SEO tools to attract more people to your website. You can also make a logo with them, and you can track your website's performance with the built-in analytics. If you want to build a website and try Squarespace, go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch your new website, go to squarespace.com/Justcallmeflora and use my code Justcallmeflora to save 10% off your first purchase of a domain or website. Thank you so much, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back to it.
For dinner, I made a lentil stew with turmeric rice. For the rice, I just added turmeric, pepper, and vegetable broth powder. Let them simmer away while I chopped up all the veggies I needed. Then I lowered the heat on the rice, put on a lid, and started sauteing the garlic and onion in a large pan. I added in turmeric, smoked paprika, curry powder, veggie broth powder, salt, and pepper. Let them saute with the spices before adding the red lentils that I rinsed before. I also added the chopped veggies and covered everything with water to cook on medium heat for around 10 minutes. I then poured in a can of coconut milk and let them simmer for another 10 minutes or so. Finally, I stirred in some baby spinach leaves, chopped fresh parsley, and squeezed in half a lemon's juice to finish.
a lentil stew. Looks pretty good. I made some turmeric rice. I had a takeout the other day and it was so good that I now crave this all the time. I'm gonna eat this and watch The Perfect Story. This is dinner. It's still really hot, so I'm gonna wait a tiny bit more. It smells so good. Hello friends, good morning. We're gonna have an upper body session now. Let's do it! What was that with my hand? I don't know. I'm just excited.
When I got back from the gym, I prepped my favorite tofu cream cheese. I will never get over how good this is. I just added everything in a food processor and blended until really smooth. I love adding fresh dill and a lot of it. I ended up making another sandwich from it. I told you, the sandwich frequency this week was high, but I don't mind. It was loaded with the tofu cream cheese, avocados and tomatoes.
I made myself some tofu cream cheese with dill, fresh dill. I added avocado, tomato, and a double layer of the cream cheese because it's just too good. This is my breakfast. Oh my god, that is so good. If I had a cafe, it would be on the menu. I'm just having some leftovers from last night. I'm working, so I'm extremely delighted that I have leftovers, you know?
For dinner, I made a quinoa chickpea salad. First, I prepped the chickpeas by rinsing them, adding them to a parchment-lined baking sheet, seasoning with smoked paprika, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and a drizzle of olive oil. Bake these in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for around 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I prepped the salad dressing from cashews, garlic powder, salt, pepper, nutritional yeast, extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, and some soy milk. Blended them until smooth and moved on to cutting up all the veggies I needed for the salad, which were cucumber, cherry tomatoes, olives, and fresh dill. I assembled the salad by mixing these with arugula, cooked quinoa, and of course the dressing. Mixed everything well, and it was done.
The days are now longer. It's basically almost bright until 6, 5:30, 6. So I just finished it and sun is still up, kind of. So I'm really happy. I miss salad so much. Just during the winter, I just don't crave that much salad. I just love to have like more hearty meals, like potatoes, sweet potatoes, and roasted veggies, soups, whatever, but I miss this so much.
Wow, there is clouds like covering the whole city. That's insane. I am above the clouds. Today is like a 5K run, but I decided to come up here to make it a little bit more fun for myself. So I wasn't running up here, but it was nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna run back from here, and that would do around 5K. Let's go.
I am back from the run, I showered, I got ready, and now I do feel like having some leftover salad because it was so good yesterday that I just want to have that for breakfast. But I am also gonna make a chocolate protein smoothie. It's basically just like a protein banana smoothie that I'm really feeling like right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Banana, ground flax, cocoa powder, creatine, finally peanut butter and soy milk. So I have some leftover salad and my beautiful smoothie. I had these tofu gyozas, frozen gyozas, and I have leftover quinoa that I prepped yesterday, edamame beans that I made from frozen, again, because it's just so easy to do, and some cucumbers and peanuts. So that is lunch, super easy. I really don't like putting too much effort into lunch because it's just the middle of the day and I need to get on with my stuff. But I also am having this drink. It's like a lemonade and it's called matcha saurus, which is the most fun name ever. It's basically lemonade with matcha and it's so good. I also did some soy sauce and garlic powder on top of everything. We're making pasta.
Dinner was a creamy zucchini and tomato spaghetti. First, I chopped up garlic and zucchini, added the garlic to a pan along with olive oil, pepper, salt and garlic powder. Once the garlic was sauteed, I added the zucchini with some water to cook. Meanwhile, I also cooked the spaghetti and chopped up a bunch of cherry tomatoes. I added the chopped cherry tomatoes for a few minutes to cook together. I made the pasta sauce from silken tofu, cashews, soy milk and nutritional yeast and poured over the zucchini tomato mixture. I mixed well, poured in some pasta water, added fresh chopped parsley, and finally added the cooked and drained pasta and combined everything well. Creamy, easy, and delicious.
Playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright, let's have some fun.
I'm sorry I'm having another sandwich, but I still had the tofu cream cheese and you know guys, I love it and I really wanted to have that, so I just made myself this super quick sandwich. I'm sorry I'm having a sandwich again. I know it must be boring, but sometimes boring is nice.
And hopefully successfully share some of those other enhancements. I've done one of those and this is actually going to ban corn at one point and bring it back.
Cheers! I am having some pasta leftovers for lunch. Okay, guys.
I need to take a moment to appreciate the mochi that I found in Lidl. It's so good. I'm regretting only buying one box. I didn't know it was gonna be this good, you know. Sometimes it's a hit and miss because sometimes it looks good and it's not ending up so good, but it's basically a peanut butter filled mochi. I'm just gonna tear it apart for you guys so you can see peanut butter filled mochi. Like, can you ask for more in life? Having an orange. For dinner, I made some broccoli and cauliflower in the oven, as well as some shredded tofu and rice. To the tofu, I added olive oil, soy sauce, garlic powder, and gochujang. Fried this for a couple of minutes, then plated everything up, including the rice, roasted veggies, edamame beans, the tofu, and some peanuts to top everything. I made dinner. I was really craving this shredded tofu with rice situation. I know it's kind of similar to what I had yesterday, but I made some broccoli and cauliflower in the oven. I made the shredded tofu, edamame beans, because I just love them, and the rice. And it's sushi rice actually, because we had that. And of course, peanuts. So this is dinner. Good morning, you guys. I am making matcha pancakes, which I am really excited for. I'm making it with silken tofu and buckwheat flour. That's just how I like it. We're gonna add matcha. Let's make it! What am I doing today, guys? What am I doing? Look at that color, guys. Just perfect color. So pretty. Superior! Oh my goodness! Guys, the matcha pancakes are done. I am blown away by how pretty it looks. I'm just gonna try it with you. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. I love it. It is so good. So good. I'm just gonna read while I have breakfast. I'm still reading the book Lovers. I decided to also make myself just a cream cheese sandwich with arugula. My mom used to make stuffed aubergines often when we were young. It was one of our favorite meals, so I created a vegan version of it, and it's really good. First, I cut the aubergines in half, oiled them, and seasoned them with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. They went into the oven for around 25 to 35 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius until they were cooked through. Meanwhile, I made the stuffing. In a large pan, I sauteed the onion and garlic with olive oil, added salt, pepper, garlic powder, and finally the crumbled tofu. Fried these for a few minutes before adding in a jar of tomato sauce. Sprinkled the nutritional yeast, and finally added a bunch of chopped parsley because parsley makes everything better. I topped them with the tomato tofu mixture, some plain coconut yogurt, and it was ready. I made stuffed aubergine for lunch. I would usually serve it with rice, but yesterday I had rice and I just didn't want to have rice again. So I'm having some bread with it. But it's actually such a super easy recipe. The prep takes only a couple of minutes really, and it's really delicious. So I highly recommend it. It has a bolognese vibe, even though it's not a bolognese, of course, but it does have a vibe. For dinner, I made a potato green peas stew. I started off by cutting up potatoes into small bite-sized pieces, as well as tomatoes, garlic, and sliced a red onion very thinly. Added the onion slices and garlic to a large pan, drizzled on olive oil, added salt, pepper, garlic powder, and veggie broth powder. Once they were sauteed, I added the potatoes and some water to let them simmer away on medium heat until the potatoes were cooked. Then I added a cup of frozen peas and the tomatoes, and I let them cook for another couple of minutes until everything was nice and cooked. Finally, sprinkled on nutritional yeast and smoked paprika for some extra flavor. It was a seriously good meal.
I'm not sure what this meal is, but definitely looks really great. Tomorrow I have this really long run. I'm gonna go to bed super early today. I'm actually going home to my parents tonight because tomorrow I'm gonna run there and spend the day with them. But tomorrow I have this 23-kilometer run, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but I feel so good. I don't have any kind of injury, nothing hurts, which I'm so glad because I'm halfway through my training now. And that gives me hope that maybe I can really do this. So I made this potato stew kind of thing to fuel myself for tomorrow, and I already prepped my breakfast and everything. It's really, really hot. Oh my god. Wow. It was so easy again. The onion literally like melts in your mouth. That's wild. That's so good. I'm gonna end the video here. I really hope you guys loved it and you have some new meal inspiration. I will see you guys very shortly. Hopefully it's gonna be a meal prep video because I know I've been teasing that, but I just really wanted to be sure that this is gonna be a really good proper meal prep. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe because it means the world to me and I'm super grateful you're here. Take care and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye! Get married. Let this be my bouquet, okay? I can completely imagine the vibes. We're making spaghetti.